My one true love lies with a knuckle. That was weird. That was... I shed a tear, man. Like far out, dog. There's this time when, not everything you know about life is certain. And you can't really enjoy the mysteries when the mysteries promote hardship. Makes your life a little topsy-turvy. But when your life becomes topsy-turvy, and you can't focus on the things you love, you focus on your past, man. You focus on what did make you feel groovy, the things that did make you feel far out. And hopefully by focusing on that far out, you too can then be groovy for the future. I'm Hippie Chill Chaos, and just want to say thanks for watching Katawa Shoujo and staying with me these 64 parts. Peace, bruh. Alright, let's begin! We had to do a very sentimental opening because I felt like it was needed because we hadn't done one in a while. I know, it's been a week with Katawa Shoujo. I've been very, very bad boy. Bad. I haven't played it enough. School's been busy. Other things have kept my attention. And, I feel like some people just aren't... Oh, shit. I'm being beeped. Yes, yes, yes. I just feel like, sometimes people are just not interested in Katawa Shoujo. But if you guys are interested right now in Katawa Shoujo, let me know. Fucking put the confidence back in me that you guys want to see it. Just let me know, and then boom. You want to see it? You want to watch it? Done. Alright? It's done. Just gotta get that confidence. I guess it's me being a little selfish, picking other things over Katawa Shoujo, and I shouldn't do that because I've done a lot of parts before. So I apologize for the lack of Katawa Shoujo. And just remember, guys, I think you're all pretty beautiful and pretty special. My morning alarm goes off, and I flail about uselessly for a while until I remember that I decided to give morning runs another shot. I don't know if it was my greatest idea, but I determined to keep going. This is about my health, after all, and honestly, if I don't run, I could die. Sure, things haven't been great lately for me, but that hasn't made my existence so intolerable that I'm not going to try anything I can to stay healthy. Bro, just look on the bright side, man. You could be far out like a sow. Besides, it's all about asserting some kind of control over these things, right? You assert control. The only way you can make change is if you take control of your life, alright? Can't let anyone else tell you what it's going to be like. Can't let anyone else try and change you. You have to take control. So, Hasao, you are right. You have a good mindset for this. If I can manage that, well, I can manage anything. And he's true, man. It's just about getting control. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Why do you gotta doubt yourself, Hasao? You were doing so good. Now you just doubt yourself. Now I hope you sprain your ankle. Once again, it will appear that I'm not alone in the run. Emmy's apparently been here for some time. It looks like she's already worked up a good sweat. Just when the hell does she come here anyway? Bro, she just runs all the time. She's gotta work those quadriceps, bro. Oh, it's you! I'm surprised to see you again. Hey, Emmy. How you doing, girl? Want to go for a little run? Why's that? Well, not many people actually manage to come back for a second try. Bro, I'm good. I like your pigtails, Emmy. Why are you giving me like a scorned look? She frowned, seemingly annoyed by a passing thought. What's your passing thought? Like the rest of the track team, for instance. Still, it was only supposed to be on a volunteer basis, so it's not that big of a shock, I guess. Well, you know, I wouldn't volunteer for the army if they wanted me to. Honestly, I don't think I would. You can call me a coward, but I'm kind of a conscientious objector when it comes to that. I don't believe in shooting someone else. IRL, at least. And I guess it's pretty early in the morning. I shrug, and suddenly appears that she's forgotten that she was talking about. Well, she seems a little feeble-minded, but that's okay. The frown disappears entirely, and she seems to snap back out to her previous train of thought. So come on, then! What? You're here to run again, right? Well, yes, that's why I showed. I felt like the nurse would shoot me if I didn't. So come on! Oh, God, she's too peppy. I wonder if I should keep her the peppy voice. Yeah, she's got the voice of an angel, man. I find myself suddenly grabbed and yanked onto the track. Oh, she wants a little action, man. She's a little hands-on. I like her. Things seem to get on a mirroring yesterday's run. That is, I seem to be struggling while Emmy moves off effortlessly that I find, invaluable. It's incredibly bothersome to be so easily worn out. Bro, you know what? It's about building stamina, man. I know I should be patient, work toward things gradually, but it's difficult to stay positive about this. No, that's bad mindset, Hasao. You want to change, like I said before, you take control and you just do it. Eventually, time adds up, and that time wraps itself into a ball, and then you have what you want. You know, you want to learn a subject or learn a skill, you're not going to learn it right at the same day. You want to lose weight, you're not going to lose it all in one day. Little bits at a time, and eventually over a year, it builds up to where you can do it. Hasao, that's what we're trying to work with, buddy. You gotta hear me out on this. We're trying to work for you. Emmy seems to have grown impatient, keeping pace with me, and begins to pull away. That's fine. Don't let others care. Don't care about what others do. You gotta work at your own pace. This is where I give out. I say, no, Hasao. Fucking go for it. Just don't kill yourself. What am I doing here? Am I really just gonna fold and pull ahead? No. Good, speed up. The second lap's done quickly, so without even considering it, I keep going. Em looks back over her shoulder at me and grins. Still going? What about you? I think I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape. I'm a bad man. Emmy laughs without breaking her stride. No less, and speeds up even more. Well, that's the way you're going to play things. I increase my own pace as well. I can feel my lungs burning and my legs are starting to question just what the hell I'm doing. Bro, you're making a change in your life. Lactic acid screams in my muscles, but I close my ears. I can't hear you. I want milk. Can't hear you. I can't let myself fall behind because that would be a loss. And I already lost once to Shizune and Risk, and I already lost Lily as a friend. I'm not losing Emmy in the running competition. The rational voice in my head inquires mildly, just when we started playing a game. I'd answer it, but I'm having trouble thinking at present. She's so fast! Oh god, all I can see is her ass. Oh shit! Oh, it's like a pulling at my chest, a choking feeling of narrowness and pain. Before I can think of anything else, then, oh shit! The track disappears from under my feet. I stumble, one hand shooting down to clutch my chest, another hitting the track to keep me from falling my face. Emmy whirls around with her eyes widen. Hasao! Oh shit, am I dead? Oh, fuck me. She yells at me, sprinting from the other side of the track. What's wrong? Nine! Nothing! Just... Oh, God. Keep your breathing steady. Calm down. Don't panic. I'm gonna live. Don't panic. I'm gonna live. Do you need me to get a nurse? Oh, God. I close my eyes, shutting out the outside world. My heart struggles to regain its rhythm. Slowly, the pain in my chest begins to subdue. Soon, it's gone like nothing happened. It was nothing. No, something happened there. Oh, shit. I open my eyes again and I glance at the very worried Emmy. I think I'm fine. I'm fine. My voice sounds even weird to myself. Oddly, even matter of fact. It makes Emmy frown. I don't think you are. She seems to come to a decision and nods to herself. Right. You're coming with me. Ooh, so I almost die and Emmy gets a little kinky and like very much enjoys the leadership position. There you go. Blah, blah. Maybe she wants to be the dominant force in my life. I can use a chick like her. You gotta see the nurse. Emmy grabs my arm and drags me up. I feel a bit wobbly, but I refuse the shoulder Emmy offers for support. Why not, buddy? She's a cute girl. Put your arm around her, wrap her in, pull her close, and fucking plant one right in her cheek. No, don't do that. That's not approved. Honestly, I'm a little ashamed by my own weakness. Really rather not have Emmy concerned about me, but it seems like it's too late. Heck, I'd really rather have anyone concerned about my condition. Though at this point, it seems to be too late for that. I'd like to be able to deal with this whole thing on my own, without being a bother to anyone else. Buddy, you're not going to be a bother, man. Just stop. Get that out of your head and just pretend like, people are there to help you. Some people are. Although some people are assholes, some people are there to help. Well, I'm wishing for things. I'd rather not have this condition in the first place. Fuck. Why is she always wearing nothing anyway? Nurse! Oh, well, yeah. Emmy crashes into this office without knocking, sort of like Misha, but it doesn't alarm the nurse in the least. Good morning, Sunshine. What's up? Sunshine. Anyway, he calmly sips from his coffee mug, but it lays down after the following Emmy's gaze to my looming in the doorway. Hasao, what brings you here, Hasao boy? Well, we were running, and he stumbled over and started grabbing his chest, and I thought, well, I didn't get to read that. I didn't get to, what the fuck? And I thought I'd come get you and make him wait, but he said he was okay, but then you thought you should see him anyway, and... Easy there, Emmy, calm down. Hasao, what happened to you, my friend? I don't know. We were running, and then my chest started hurting like that time before, but it went away after a few seconds. It was a flutter or something, a fluke, if you will. The nurse frowns as if to say, just a flutter is some kind of oxymoron. I didn't mean quite this. What I suggested to get some exercise. You've got to be more careful, Hasao boy. I was being careful. I didn't want to lose. Come to think of it, I got into a race with a member of the track team. That's not fucking careful. That's pretty goddamn stupid. Doesn't seem like as well reasoned as I thought it would. You just what? There. That's it. I was being careful. I was racing Emmy. I'm sorry. I was dumb. Emmy, is this true? Oh shit, we're gonna get her in trouble now? No, that was bad. I didn't mean to push blame. Emmy fidgets, looking adorably contrite. Hi. Well, finally she can't seem to bring herself to say it aloud and merely nods. Nurse sighs and rubs at his forehead, with one hand tiredly. You're a nurse. You're supposed to be working, man. Emmy, you've got to be more sensitive to the limits of others. You can't just beat them over the head and expect them to follow you. I don't know if he told you, but Sal is a bad heart. What the fuck, bro? Can't you say like it's weakened or it's not up to par with everyone? A bad heart? And getting him to race you was incredibly irresponsible. Actually, doctor, nurse, guy, I started the race. I'm partial to blame for this. Nurse is stunned by my statement. You what? Yugi boy? We were just running and Emmy started to pull away, so I sped up to catch her and, well, I almost died. The nurse stares at the ceiling, mutters a prayer for patience to some god or another, and looks back down at both of us. Mother of God. Mother of God. So you're both stupid. Okay, at least that clarifies some things. That's a comfort, I guess. Now come on, Hasao. I've got to make sure your heart's not going to explode or something. She's still crying. I dutifully obey and follow him to the adjacent room where we ascertain that I am, in fact, not going to keel over and die, and that I am, in fact, an idiot for trying to race a track card, Windows XP, and a weird fucking painting, I swear, all these people. So, how does it feel, boy? I don't know, nothing much. Tired, but it might just be from the exercise. You should stay here for a few hours and rest. Okay, Hasao boy, and then we'll see how you feel after that. I'm not going to object, so I went down the infirmary bed. Maybe Emmy will give me a physical, and by physical I mean, you know, cough, cough. Oh, come on, that's clever. A thoroughly miserable Emmy comes in after getting an earful from the nurse in the other room. I couldn't hear what he said, though, through the closed door, but I'm sure it wasn't pleasantries. That was a good job, Emmy. You did good. You almost killed us out. That was really good. We were trying to reduce the amount of people in our school, so I gave you +1, Emmy. Let me show you where that retarded kid is next time, and you can maybe just run a fucking truck over him, you fucking idiot! See, that's what I imagined him saying. Sometimes it's really late when I record this game, and I make myself laugh. Look, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I should have been more careful. Hey, you didn't know, Emmy. It's not your fault. She looks awfully down, sorry, and my reassurances don't do anything much to cheer her up. I want to make it up to you. Again, with that very decisive nod that has come in a kinky motion that she wants control and dominance over my life. Now, I know we said that we want to have control over our own life, but when it comes to relationships, especially sexual relationships, sometimes you have to share some of the control, and hopefully that significant other is good enough to you where she won't abuse that control and that power you bestow upon her. Hopefully she respects the power you give her, and she uses it to help you and guide you and cater to your needs. I'm Chill Chaos, and, well, I'm running for president of your girlfriend.